The Secretary of State's office says Republican gubernatorial candidate Victor Marx received nearly 200 illegal campaign contributions during the primary election. He could now face steep penalties just as the general election gets underway. Your political reporter Sean Boyd was the first to report on the donations last month. And Sean, some of them were well over what's allowed by law.
Yeah, in some cases, double, even triple what's allowed. In 2002, voters passed a law limiting how much individuals can donate to campaigns to reduce the outsized influence of wealthy donors and prevent quid pro quo corruption, among others. An investigation by the Secretary of State's office has found Victor Marx' campaign broke that law repeatedly. Victor Marx may have won the Republican primary for governor, but Darcy Schoening says he did so by cheating.
His infractions are serious.
Schoening began sounding an alarm about illegal contributions to Marx' campaign in May. Campaign finance law caps individual donations at $1,450. Schoening filed complaints with the Secretary of State's office, flagging more than 140 donations over the limit. The Election Division did its own investigation and says the Marx campaign accepted 197 illegal contributions totaling more than $78,000, along with another $1,000 in illegal cash donations. Schoening says that kind of money can make a difference in a close race. Marx beat State Senator Barb Kirkmeyer by less than 2,500 votes.
That's a mailer to several major cities. That's a text message to over 100,000 people. And those things impact a campaign.
The Election Division says while the Marx campaign said it would refund the donations, it hasn't provided sufficient proof it's followed through. It referred the case to a hearing officer. Former Deputy Secretary of State Suzanne Taheri says the campaign could face steep fines.
So he's going back to the same people and continuing to collect more money over the limit, even after the complaints were filed.
It'll be really interesting in this case to see what the Secretary of State does, because it kind of sets a tone for future elections. How much are they willing to tolerate and how quickly are they going to hold people accountable?
A hearing officer now has 30 days to dismiss the complaint, settle with the campaign, or set a hearing. Penalties could run as high as $400,000, more than Marx has in the bank. In addition to fines, he could face criminal prosecution. Schoening has asked the Attorney General and Denver District Attorney to investigate whether the campaign used fake donors to hide large illegal contributions. If it did, Marx could be charged with everything from fraud to perjury. The campaign released a statement saying it's cooperating fully with the Secretary of State's office and says campaign finance compliance is something it takes seriously. Sean Boyd, covering Colorado First.